The pain was relentless, gnawing at his bones like teeth. Matthew gasped, struggling to make sense of the suffocating darkness surrounding him. He couldn't see, but the air was heavy, thick with the scent of sulfur and decay. Each breath burned his lungs, and the ground beneath him pulsed with heat, like standing on a fire barely restrained. He stumbled forward, his feet sliding on something slick. The sensation unnatural beneath his skin. His heart pounded in his chest. "What am I?" he called out. "Hello? Is anyone there?" Silence answered him. A crushing, infinite silence that pressed in on all sides. No matter how hard he tried to focus, the darkness seemed to swallow everything whole. His mind scrambled for an explanation. This must be a dream. It has to be. But something about it felt too real. The pain, the overwhelming dread. It felt like the walls of reality were closing in. With trembling hands, he reached out, groping blindly for anything solid. His fingers touched something, and he recoiled instantly. It was cold and slick, like the skin of a corpse. He jerked backward and tripped, landing hard on his back. He winced as the ground scorched him like burning coals. Panic welled up in his throat, and he tried to rise, but his legs felt too weak. The darkness closed in tighter, and distant screams echoed from far off, growing louder with every second. The wails pierced his mind, agonizing, unrelenting. He wasn't alone, but whatever surrounded him, he knew they weren't human anymore. They were damned, trapped in eternal torment. He covered his ears, but the sound crawled under his skin, sinking into his bones. This can't be real. This can't be happening. His mind spun. He had never been a bad person. He attended church. He gave when it was convenient. He even prayed before meals. I've done my part. I'm not like them, he thought, gripping at any memory of his supposed goodness. But the screams persisted, louder now, closer, until they mingled with the sound of tearing flesh, bones snapping, and desperate gasps for mercy that would never come. Suddenly, a bright, unnatural light split the darkness.